mmadụ.
Ịrụ ọrụ injinia ọrụ.
Ị ga-ama mmadụ.
Ijele injinia ozi.
Ị ga-enwe ego dị egwu.
Ijele injinia ozi o.
Ị ga-enwe ego dị egwu.
Ị makwa ịchọkwa injinia okwu.
Ị ga-adị nkeka n'ahịa ọjọọ dị egwu.
Like this Chicago school take hide their Twitter account.
like Yoyibo anywhere. Once Nigeria remember
If
you.
Nigeria mean you, if Nigerians mean you go for me that thing where you don't go free escape out. The way when Nigerians take go for Chicago school, you will show us the certificate. Why are you hiding it?
They don't respond to me, Taya. Respond.
They say,
Don't greet them.
block it. You one way tell us, no one wants it. You get tell us, how much do you say your nursing certificate? Say, I want to buy. Since you are now selling certificates, I want to buy. Chicago school go say, what is going on here?
Viewers, apologize. I'm continue.
They're going to cut Tinubu. CEO, we're under pressure. We will release this thing. You go tell them, say,
Ignore them. Hide your account.
we had an agreement. Don't breach it.
Abumu no too much.
Aye.
Abumu no too much.
Nigeria. I love Nigeria.
Anything will volunteer. Nigeria will want crash Guinness Book record accounts because of Hilda Bassi.
What that one has?
And I still that certificate level. Give them the certificates now. They not tell Chicago school. Now they reach, do finish. What talk say they go hold person that certificate. Until they ask them, where is the certificate now? I never see this type of people. Tinubu tell them, say, don't release my certificate to them. You get one news why they see, say, they tell them, say, don't release my certificate. Say, bloggers go use and do it.
I don't know why Nigeria is doing that. If you say he gets now.
Hey, Chris.
He gets.
Nigeria is working. Certificate is working in Nigeria until you reach for politics.
Hey!
Go find work for bank now. The way when they go take verify him.
Go be whole president of country.
The only thing that they hear now, they say it's not the work of the INEC to verify certificates. And they see the news now for iRise. One person come, they talk, say, it is not the job of the INEC, that is not in the constitution for INEC to verify certificate of a candidate. say it is left for the candidate party. Or after election, the other opponents can now file for certificate forgery, if any. So the only thing that is remain for INEC, the only thing where INEC they do, say INEC they act like say na court marriage. That is before marriage. They go say if there's anybody who feels that this person cannot marry this person, come and testify or forever remain silent. so INEC go take them. If you feel say the certificate where this person bring don't be original, go to court. Nigerian politicians don't mess us up, guys. If you watch now, children know they even you get some songs where they sing that time where we small.
Which one?
Children know they sing them again.
Which song be that?
Because they don't mess politics up. All those songs where they say, children, listen to your parents. We are the leaders of tomorrow. They don't find out, say, Nascabo, we not be any leaders of tomorrow again. Now children they sing, Papa is a kind of fruit. The one where they sure.
Now people wait on the rules as well as small. Now they're still there.
Even the day is bright and fair. The day not bright.
Maybe who get light?
Now for who get light, they sing the day is bright. Mamma mia!
I shook my head when Ahmed said that it is not an INEC problem. It is purely a political party problem and a Nigerian problem. There is nowhere in the law where it says that INEC will have to individually go verifying certificates that were tendered or that were submitted by candidates.
Does it then mean that INEC does not need to do anything?
INEC puts out a form, and that is why they request you to go make a deposition before a commissioner for oath that the information that you're giving is true and that you are not lying on oath. So that's all because if you're putting you're saddling them with another responsibility of individually going to verify, that's a huge fund. And so once they do that, the law now places a responsibility on the candidates of the party that contested with that, the candidate that was declared, or the contestant that, of the party that contested with the candidate in the primaries, to challenge every deposition made so far that they feel is wrong. And it's like you give a notice, and INEC says, well, if you think that this notice it's wrong, it's like somebody wants to get married. Yeah. And they say, if there's anybody here who feel why this person should not get married. So that's the case. It is not for the church, or in this case, INEC, to now go on a voyage of discovering of documents. So if there is anybody within the party who contested, who feels that this information deposed to are not correct, at that point, that person has a right to challenge those information. If you are not a member of the party, you cannot. But if you are a candidate in the election, after the election, you now have a right. It becomes a ground for you to say, I am challenging your qualification. You did not meet the required qualification and you lied on oath. So it becomes a political party problem and a Nigerian problem. So that is why the law empowers those who participated. So at that point, INEC becomes an umpire. Not the one to begin to do verification of certificates. And then also, another very interesting thing, the law also place a responsibility of INEC saying, look, even for qualification, if the man can read and write in your opinion, if he can read and write, if the man says, I remember the case of, I think, Masari. Masari said, well, I have equivalent. I don't have the certificate, but I have its equivalent. The equivalent is I rose from the cadre to become PAMSEC. So, and I have attended enough courses, but primary school leaving certificate, I do not have. So, all of these are equivalent. And so, in the opinion of INEC, that's what the Constitution, that's the responsibility, the enormous powers the Constitution placed on them. And so, when people, I think, like Ahmed has said, what the political parties need to do, because the political party is the beneficiary of any election, and also they are the ones that will suffer because they say the mandate belongs to the party. The party feeds candidate. So they are the ones that will suffer if at the end of the day it is discovered that the documents submitted were either fake or forged. So it is for the political party to do a detailed and thorough verification of every document submitted before they are handed over to INEC. In the absence of that, you might just win an election and it becomes short-lived, because at the point of receiving a crown, or even after receiving the crown, the court says, well, like the case of Degi in Bayelsa State, and so the court had been consistent on that too.
Fellow Nigerians, this is just the beginning.